Mark II Rhino. Look at these ships. Look at the giant dragon thing. Look at the demon thing. I don't know what these are actually.
Eh?
I've got the Rings stuff. I didn't bring any of my Lord of the Rings characters. I didn't bring any of my Lord of the Rings characters, I just bought 2 Space Marines. There's something about Tyranids that just makes me want to pet them. Like, they just look so cute. I want a pet one for some reason. They're just so cute. This is cool. I like this. We've got some Tyranids. Lots of Tyranids. They look very pettable. I've got them in the water, so I'm climbing up here. And then we've got, I think are they wolf pack? The wolf pack.
These space wolves.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, they're riding wolves. There's a big Tyranid there. Big castle. Very cool castle. Lots of space wolves, guys. Very cool. I actually missed this. It's a big dragon Tyranid thing. Yeah. These are some of my favourite faction. Age of Sigmar. I just love them so much. They just look so cool. I'm looking at stuff here. I've got £20 and £12.50. I've got a Warhammer Age of Sigmar starter pack. Which looks really good. Here as well. It's so tall. And we've got lots of stuff like that. Right, we are officially upstairs. And then we can see the stuff Sigma 40,000. Oh my god, this is so cute. Oh, I've got all Naglings. I love Naglings. And I don't know what that is actually. We've got Stephen. I can't remember the name, I love them. Not sure what that is actually. Oh, yeah, I do. Just don't know what its name is. They have what I believe is the Old World here, which is really cool because the Old World is one of my personal favourites. Yeah, more of the Old World. I love this mini. The Old World is what I do the most of, and admittedly, most of my D&D figs are actually Warhammer Old World figs because I personally prefer them to D&D figs. Here we have some of the Lord of the Rings stuff, like this guy and this guy. And I actually have this guy, except in green, as in mini. I really want him, but I'm not rich. Got a big orc guy. He looks very angry. I've got a like scaled down old legions. Yeah, tiny little creepy guys all around. Like that's the next to my finger. They're pretty small. And then I've got big shoot guy. This guy. I don't think that's a wine. I think that's just a normal tank. I don't know. This stuff here is more in my price range. That's cool. 20 quid, so I don't have much, but I'm just looking to see what they have. I'm also looking for more Old World from 40k, because Old World is also really good for the dragons. That's cool. I don't know. Titans.
I know because
these are actually really
see
cool. The really big ones
marks,
like orc war riders. I've got some war riders, but like little ones. These are big ones, and those ones just look angry.
I
And
didn't
then
see them.
you've got them, but not quite see them. Over here we have. I actually don't know who they are, but I know who these are. Space Marines. I know Space Marines. Hi, future me here. I just wanted to say, these models aren't until much later on, but they are just huge and amazing, and I wanted to put some light on them, so here they are. We've got some angry little elemental people, and this guy, and these knight guys, and like some orcs and stuff, Space Marines. This, oh my, that's so cool. I love that. Reminds me of a diorama I saw someone make. It's Space Marines hunting a xenomorph was really cool. We have the one to rule them all, and the Horus Heresy Eye thing, which is very cool. This is just overwhelmingly awesome. I'm so happy. They have the Nurgle guy. I love him. He's kind of cute. Like a puppy. Here's my own Space Marine first size reference. That guy's that's got a long neck. These guys are short. That's cool. These are cool. Everything here's cool. Everything's cool. Got trolls, rocks and stuff. With this one starts to see, which kind of reminds me of the book that I found at the end of my last video. That was horrific. And over here, I actually made some art of these guys. I'll show it at the end of the video. It's not as complicated as this guy, but they're the same people. More blood bowl stuff. Very cool. Oh, I love the pumpkin. Lots of ghosts. I love ghosts. Up here we have some dwarf stuff. The little dwarf house. I love dwarfs. My granddad collects dwarves. They're my favourite. Oh, I love dwarves. Nurgling. I love Nurglings. His feet are gross and his feet guts. I know I've already mentioned it, but his room is just so cute. It's like a giant castle. I'm trying not to get anything. An extra quick thing about this that I've already shown. I thought that was like bags. Those are little demon creature things. I think they might be Nurglings. I don't know. We're about to enter the exhibition first. These Warhammer tables. This is so cool. I love this. People are trying to these are new people. This is the River of Souls. Very solely. Lots of souls going around. There's no one currently using these tables, so I'm recording these. This is very complex. This would be very fun for like Space Marines and stuff. I love this table. This is probably my favourite so far. Other than that old wild table over there, which actually is people, so look at it. And over here we have a reserve table, this is awesome. But look at the water. Just look at the water. It's so pretty. I love the plants. This is cool. I love this. And over here is a destroyed Titan. You can read about it here. Pause the video if you want. Loads of stuff. I love that all the hoods. My Warhammer knowledge is very good, but not as good as it could be. This terrain is just absolutely insane. Like that's the best terrain. It's like hill with a castle and such. It's good, not as good as this. I love this water. This is nice water. No, this isn't Dungeons and Dragons, but I'd like this for Dungeons and Dragons. I'd like terrain like this for Dungeons and Dragons. This is awesome. Look through there. Imagine putting your minis just through this. Putting a whiteboard there. On the towers. The floor's probably dirty, so I'm gonna. It's so cool. I love this. Going into the exhibition part now. Very exhibition. That didn't make any sense. This is so cool. Like, they've got all the Space Marines and the Orcs and oh my gosh, this is awesome. Oh my god. I've got more of like the classic Warhammer stuff over here. I love the dragons. They're very like English mythologically. Exhibit area 1. Sorry. This is so cool. It looks like how cold area would look if it was smaller and blue instead of red. It's very cool. It looks like my D&D city except blue and a bit smaller. Look at the wizard guy. Is he a wizard guy? Yeah. I've got those knight things, it's a bit different I think. This is so cool. I love this. This is very cool. I didn't know it had like an Egypt thing, to be honest. I love little like dragons. I didn't know that was an Egypt thing. I love the use of like real tree stuff. There's a bird in the tree. There's a big thing. I've got lots of ball riders. Not too sure where they're going. So they're going towards me. I hope not, because I could not take on one orc. Never mind what looks to be about 50. There's a guy stuck in a tree branch there. Oh wait, no, I forgot. They are the tree branches. They're fighting the tree people. Don't judge me. I don't know the name, but I know what they are. Big ball rider. That is very cool. I love the armor. Here's more of that, except it looks like the tree people are winning very much. I don't know how they made that mini. I love the terrain. It's very terrainy and terrainful. And there's a big terrain, and there's like berries, and there's just so much terrain. It's terraining, and there's a beetle. These guys. Sorry for filming. This is a mirror, so it's really good to Sorry. Oh yeah. I'm trying to talk quietly because this is quite a quiet room. I've got like a fire. Lots of people. Good for you. Oh yeah, I love this. This is what's the Lich's castle. What's passing around that? That's huge. With a giant griffin. I'm trying to be quiet because it's a quiet room. I don't want to go around. I'm pretty sure it's Age of 6. This is like a small big skeleton. This is so cool. This is actually insane. There's Nigel. Oh, I love Nigel. That was not actually him himself, but I love the old world. No, it's not the old world. Wait, no. Maybe it's the old world, maybe it's not the Reds, I don't know. They've got stuff for like spells and stuff. Like now I know that wood elf thing was earlier. Right, the Age of Darkness Wars Legacy. Sorry. Look at that shit. That's so cool. Look at this. Look at the wolf troopers. Yeah. And the little red guys. I don't know their name. Sorry, I don't know every faction. There's some people who knows them. Look at this massive temple thing. Sorry. Right. Look at that like explosion, that looks so cool. Oh my god. Okay. I'm fairly sure this is all the factions. Take time reading them. I'll definitely do some video. I'm just gonna take photos of them, so. By the way, for my face it shows it. Please do like me timestamp so I can redo the video and edit it and I'll show my face. Sorry. And it looks like Mars. Maybe Mars. I didn't notice this before, but the ground over here is made entirely of dead space marines. Oh my god. That's terrible. There's so much detail. It must be really hard if you're playing this though, because like I can barely tell that guy isn't dead. And those guys are. But this guy's dead. And this one's dead. It's really confusing. I didn't notice this giant Tyranids model. I love Tyranids. I love them so much. Look at them. They're just so cool. Oh my god. I need to buy myself some Tyranids. I don't actually have any. I wish I did have Tyranids. Yeah. It's so cute. Got more Space Marines and Imperial Fists fighting here. Actually, we spoke the other Space Marines. See over there, they've got like Titans. Big one over there. Got that massive guns. I was looking through the Tyranid model again, and I was looking through the buildings, and I found that little guy. And you know he's scared for his life right now. Like, look at the Tyranids. They're flying. I was looking through these guys again. I found Yorkshireans are my favourite one. I've got a model of them. And these so I think that's the one that I have. The green ones. It's got one on me. But I think they're definitely Aurora. Hold on, I got one up for reference. Checking in my bag. Here. It looks like he's one of the Aurora ones that were there. But then again, he's not a salamander. He looks too mean to be a salamander. They're actually quite good. It could be a summer Medusa. Actually, no, think about it. I think most of these are based off the model I have. Hold on, I'll be back. Well, they're not based off this model. This model's definitely based off them. But they're all like the exact same. The salamanders are my favourite legion of all time though. I've had a few stories from Warhammer and they're actually really kind. I love salamanders. And they're really cute animals as well. Just so you get a sense of scale of how massive this model is. That's my hand compared to it. It's absolutely huge. It says no filming in the next room, so I will be back after the next room in the fourth room. So after third, I'll be in the fourth. So we'll see you then. And we take lots of photos in the previous room, but I'm not show you because it says you can't put them in case you do anything. But look at this. This is the type of model maker I like. Oh my god, he's lining up. It's so cool. I love armies. This is a hive city, it looks like a hive city. So you're in what's in Warhammer, okay? Then people, that's what happened. If you live in a hive city, this. So, not very lovely. There's a lot of detail into this. I was right, I think it is a hive city.
So when I die, which I must do, could it shine down here with you? Just my love is mine, all mine. I love
I'm at the cafe. We have lots of cool stuff. Some good stuff. One anvil. Oh man, I want a masterbook. Very cool arts. Some books and stuff. It's actually a very nice bookshop. Currently I'm looking for something to buy. I might buy some Italian stuff, but I don't know yet. I found these Tyranids. They look pretty good actually. They're £28. They come with 4 Tyranids. I don't know if I can get away with them for Dungeons and Dragons actually. So they have guns on them. But either way, they are so cool. I love this paint job. I love the colours on that. These are so ridiculously up my price range, but look how cool that is. This guy is £4 over the limit, but I think that's actually really good. So that is going to be at the top of my considering list. Skaven will always remain a personal favourite. Over here, looks like they've got some cool stuff over here. Over here, looks like it's reasonably priced. I found this. It has like information about the Dark Angels and stuff. I was considering that. And these always look really promising, but remember they're just cards. I've already got some cards. Look up here. The 2150. Doesn't quite say what it is. Reading it, it says upgrades and transfers, which could be cool for some of the ones I already have. Like this, painted in blue, I could add them, or green. I could add them to the ones I already have. I'm looking for some terrain, or maybe some good minis, because when I get back, I plan on making a diorama, and that was recorded, so yeah. On this, that looks good. Not too expensive either, so I'll add that to the list of one. Tyrannid Codex, I might get that. I love Tyrannids, they're my favourite. Just look at these Tyrannids and these Space Marines. Okay, these Space Marines are twice as size as my Space Marines. What's going on with these guys? They've got different face sculpts as well. These are the same size, but can someone please tell me who these are? And I know who that is. I can't remember. I know what he is, I mean. He's the Tyrannid skull. Big Tyrannid. There's a big Tyrannid. I love Tyrannids. Right, we're at the old word part now. This looks like a opposite book. I have plenty of books. I've got loads of books. I love reading. These guys are cool, but they are expensive. They're also 40,000. I want to get that, but I'm not rich. It's £155. They've got like black library and stuff. They've got that. All the Hobbit stuff. 140. I don't know 140. What's this? Legion Imperials. Oh, these are the really, really little guys. Oh, they're cute. But they're so short. Also over there, they've got stuff to do with that. I'm calling it before. A very prestigious shop place. Warhammer Cursed City. That looks fun. Yeah. I keep on going back onto here. I'm sorry if I'm bothering you with all the shopping part, but this is just so cute. Don't even get me started on the Skaven, or the Skrig, or the Nurgling. That's expensive. Just so cute. I've narrowed down what I want so far to either this, this, or this. But then again, that one is really expensive. I was walking around, and do my eyes deceive me, or is this terrain like really good but also incredibly expensive? So I have a lot of terrain, I'll say that, but not enough to make a good diorama. Like a good diorama, but not amazing diorama. And I want to do that when I get back, which will be at the end of the video, so I'll see you then. But if we go over here, there's more. That one's expensive, very expensive, very cool. I don't know. Forgetting everything else I looked at, forget about that. Look at this. It's a bunch of walls and fences. That might seem a bit boring. This is exactly what I'm looking for. So, yeah. Oh, so quickly, take a look at this. That's so cool. And this. I really want that actually. I couldn't record this at the start of the video because loads of people were there, but look at that. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I've got some more good terrain. This is significantly more expensive. So £20 one. It's going to be good unless I start to get the £30 one. But it really depends. A decision was made. I got some walls and stuff. Two of each of them. 20.50, so not too expensive. And now I have to unscrew them. So either A, they will be in the model, or B, they won't be in the model. If they are in the model, they won't be coloured because I don't have time to do in the back. So just a quick one that we've got on the back to get started. And for this with the model and the visual field like this with these. Also if you do this, like in the box there, be careful or get the parts below the guys. Today on 40k News, tragedy strikes as a bird is separated from the terrain piece, and I now need glue to fix it, and I'm not good with glue. So this bird, oh god, I don't know what to do with this bird. I can get my uncle to help maybe. He's good with D&D. Not D&D, Warhammer. Yes, D&D, but Warhammer. But yeah. This is the space we're working with. There's toothpaste over there because it's just an old towel that I use for Warhammer because it's green and Warhammer mostly green. It's not much space, but down there be a graveyard with a necromancer raising the dead. Here will be like a forest and a church and fields. Over here we have like an army sneak attacking them. So it's gonna be fun. And here we have it, a war between the, I'm pretty sure this is the Empire of Man. Was it human? Man? I don't know. Man sounds sexist, don't you, saying man? But pretty sure it's man because that means humans, but yeah. And the skeletons. Got that guy. Raise them all up from the dead. Guy over there. And I'm going to make a short story about them. If this isn't up to the old world lore, I'm sorry. Despite it being one of my top 4 favourite Warhammer games in no particular order except for 40k at the top. It would be 40k, what's the Heresy one called? Heresy? Whatever the Heresy one's called. Age of Sigmar, and this one, which isn't saying much because I think they only have about like 6 or 7 of them. That wasn't a reference to the meme, by the way. That was true. They have 6 or 7 of them. This is probably going to release after the meme's dead anyway. But that's it, and let's get on to the story. It started off as a standard patrol for the Empire of Man, when one guard noticed a man in a black hood standing in a restricted area in the city. He called out to him, and he ignored him. And he called out again, and he noticed from the ground came like an earthquake, and skeletons erupted out of the ground. He called to the general, who sent an army, and they began to fight. But they noticed out of the ground came a skeleton on horseback. He was tall, carrying a large spear and a shield. His head was large and he had a long black gown, and they noticed him from a war 100 years ago. This was no ordinary necromancer. This was a necromancer who had been hired. I don't know, I'm really tired. I just said whatever came to my mind. It's been a very long day. I had a great day in Warhammer World. Overall, 10 out of 10. It was an amazing experience. It's not sponsored, but if you live near, you should definitely go. It's definitely worth it. And the cafe there is amazing. I loved it. It had so much decoration. It was so cool. It was amazing. I definitely recommend you go there, so go check it out. And thank you for watching. If you made it this far, comment 40k. Let's see if we can get to 40k subscribers by my YouTube channel's 5th year anniversary. I don't know. Right, bye.